Good morning, Patriots. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. I'm your host, Joel Davis. If it's your first time tuning in, do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. All right, so anyway, guys, I am headed to work this morning on this lovely Monday, trying to be the early bird to chase the worm. But while I am here, I do want to talk to you guys about tonight's show. So tonight's show is going to be jam-packed. We're going to be discussing Trump's 47 agenda, and we will be also talking about some of the latest crime news that's been buried around the nation that nobody wants to talk about. So let's get to the preview of how it's going to go down. So if you have not heard about Agenda 47, Agenda 47 is basically the campaign moniker that Trump is promoting for everyone to vote for him this election season. Now, with the Agenda 47 plan, it's a common sense plan. So common sense that a lot of people are upset with it because it stops a lot of the liberal madness that we have been experiencing these last couple of years. Now, to give you an idea of what this is going to entail, he talks about how he is going to try to stop some of this ratchetness at the border. How he is going to try to hold people more accountable, and how we as a nation are going to become a better people, which I am supportive of. Now, I know you're probably going to ask me, well, Joel, what does this mean? What are you talking about? And let me go cut my light on for a minute and I'll tell you. Hold on. Well, basically, what he is talking about is some of the following issues that we have had as a nation. Protecting NATO. That's right. Every time the countries of NATO has a problem, they want the big bad US of A, which we are some bad jokers. We don't play games, to come in and take care of the situation. Well, we don't mind doing that. It's just there's one problem with that. That problem is that they want us to continuously do that. And yeah, I'm like everyone else. I'm doing this for free. I'm done. So that is going to be the new move. We're not going to be doing it for free. Under Trump, he wants an investment, a down payment. You want my protection, you want to have to give me something to make it worth my while. Now, a lot of your liberals are upset with that plan. They think that it's messed up. That's crazy. We're supposed to be the US of A that's supposed to foot this bill and let them just call us anytime, anyway. But let's be honest, guys. What did we like about Trump? Trump ran this thing like a business. And that's what we have to look at. The US of A, we are a business. This country is a business. This is what we have thrived on for years. So it is not fair for us to be running around here and having to get people to do all these things for us, and we do all these things for these people, and we get nothing in return. We're the one that GDP gets hit. Our economy gets hit. Our people have to pay more taxes. And I understand people saying, well, they're your allies. They're your allies. Okay, well, let's ask you this. When it's our time that we need help, what happens then? We have to wind up footing our own bill because they never have no money to assist us with it. So I'm down with it. Let's start charging these folks. You want the US of A to be the big bad menace that you need in your life? Guess what? You're going to have to pay up, puppy. It is what it is. I understand. I know you don't want to hear this, but this is life. This is where we at. All right, so the next situation that I am also embracing, enjoying, and loving, that he has a part of the Agenda 47 movement, and that is to make these human traffickers held to the capital penalty, capital punishment of the US of A. Now, a lot of people are probably going to say, well, Joel, that's so harsh. No, it's not. Human trafficking is a disturbing and traumatizing and deadly business. A lot of these folks are coming in our country under this moniker of the human trafficking network, and their stories of being tortured and their body being used and abused is horrific. I mean, think about that. Think about, here you are promised all these things to get in this country, and you get sold like meat. And it's not only just for people that are in this country trying to get in illegally through this trade. We even got our legal citizens that are a part of this trade. And a lot of it is these young teenage girls. They are definitely victims. Okay? There's so many of them right now being exploited left and right and left, and no one is acknowledging this type of behavior. So I am supportive of this idea. I think this is the best thing you could possibly do. Hey, listen, let's stop it here. Let's stop the madness here. You have to stop it. So I'm with it. I support it. I'm a huge believer that if you're sick enough to do this type of treatment to a human, you do not need to be here any longer. I support that to its full extent. Now, we also going to talk about on the agenda getting rid of the Board of Education, the education department from the federal government. I'm with that. The federal government should leave it up to the states to figure out what they need to do to make these kids better in their school systems. Because it seems like now that it should not be on the federal level to make this decision. You know, the states always like to blame the federal government. It's the federal government's fault. They the one doing this funding and not doing it. Okay, well then guess what? Let your state, local government figure out what you need to make your kids successful through the state level, through the governors. I think, in the legislation, I think that is the best thing to do it. The best way to do it. That way now, it's on you. So Baltimore, if you still want to continue to have your kids to be a shitty environment where they cannot get the proper educational needs, it's not no longer the government fault. It will be your state of Maryland fault. They're the one not looking out for you. California, you want to teach these kids all this CRT, crazy ass bullshit, and make them confused and be filled with all this white guilt and black privilege that is unnecessary, then yes, that's right. Go ahead. You deal with those problems when it backfires. It will not be the government's fault. And I think that's a smart thing to do. Hey, a lot of these, I just think it'll be the best thing to do. Less government involvement, more state. There you go. I'm also loving the fact that he talks about, also a part of Agenda 47, about making a college that does not have all this CRT bullshit. This college is going to be based upon all of the things that we know and love about American history. Making a college focus on the skill or study that you're going for, not all this extra shit. And I think that is very important. Nobody wants to hear all that. I don't want to go to a college, or online or non-online, where I got to hear somebody make me feel guilty because I want to be a conservative or I want to follow my conservative values. So yes, I'm with it. I am with it. It is all good to me. I support every single thing they are saying. And that's just where I'm at. But anyway, that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So, in more crime news around the nation, again, that's not being talked about, please stay tuned. It will be at 9 o'clock tonight. That is my goal. I've talked to my significant other, my beautiful wife. That's what I'm aiming at, 9 o'clock tonight. So please like, share, subscribe. Love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm out.